Here are a few supine poses that are really good for your low back and for your hips. We're just going to start laying on our back, hugging knees to chest. And as you lay back, you begin to rock side to side, hugging knees to chest. You have a few options. You can hug your knees in closer to your heart. If you're looking to open up your hips, you can hug your knees a little bit wider than the torso as you rock side to side. And we're going to take about 4 stretches on each side. So we're going to start with your right knee to your chest. Clasp the hands around the hamstring or shin and shake it out. Take little hugs and releases, little circles to help massage out the low back on the right. It's also a nice technique to help open up the hip. For one more breath. Once that feels pretty good, keep that leg long to the sky. I'm going to keep it in the center lifted position for about 2 to 3 breaths. And here you can rock a little side to side and center. You can hug that leg in closer to you if you're looking for more. You always have a nice bend in your lifted leg as well. Now your bottom leg can stay, foot on the floor, or that leg can lengthen out long as well. Just wherever it feels good for about 1 more breath. Our second position is going to be a slight diagonal across the torso. So you're going to take that long leg and move it just a little bit past the belly button. So visually your foot will align over your opposite hip or shoulder. And as you hold or rock there, this is releasing your outer hip. You just want to hold this for about 1 more breath. Breathing deep. And you're going to come into a half happy baby. So as you bend the leg back up, and you're going to bend that knee just outside the torso. And you can keep the heel close towards the glute, or you can open up the shape of the leg and keep it. Some people like to grab the foot in this pose. I like to grab the shin. Wherever it feels best for about 1 more breath here. Then from here, coming into your half straddle. So as the leg opens out, you have 2 choices. You can go straight towards the floor or straight towards your ear. Just a slightly more open hip, you can keep the deep bend in the leg. And take about 1 more breath. Any half straddle that feels good. And then release, hug knee to chest. And second side, starting with the left knee to your chest. And again, you can clasp your hands around the hamstring or shin and then just shake it out. Little hugs and releases, little circles to open up the left hip. Massage out the low back on the left. Once it feels good, keep that leg long to the sky. Holding that leg in the center position for about 2 to 3 breaths. And again, you can have a bend in your lifted leg. If you're looking for more, you can try to hug it in closer to the torso. Your bottom foot can stay where it is, or that leg can lengthen out long. Either way. These 4 stretches are designed to release the low back. So really breathing nice deep breaths into the whole torso for about 1 more breath. And then slight diagonal. The long leg's going to come just a little bit past the belly button, so visually your foot will align over your opposite hip or shoulder. You can hold or rock here. Allowing that outer hip to release for about 1 more breath. Again, you can always hug it in closer if you're looking for more. Alright, half happy baby. So the leg comes back up, just bend your knee outside the torso. And again, you can have the heel close to the glute, or you can open up the shape of the leg by lifting the foot more to the sky. If you're looking for more in half happy baby, you can try to hug your knee closer to the floor. And of course, rocking tends to feel pretty good on this one. This is great for the low back and hips. Take 1 more breath. And as you finish with your half straddle, 2 options. You can let the leg open out towards the floor or out towards your ear. You can have a nice bend in the leg, or you can lengthen it out. You can always hug it in closer if you're looking for that deeper stretch. And take 1 more breath here. And then release, hug knee to chest, foot on the floor, Our last sequence is going to be a figure 4 or pigeon pose stretch here on our back. So you're going to bring your right knee to your chest, flex the foot this time, and cross it over the thigh. Pressing the knee gently away from you to help open the hips. Then I like to begin with one hand on each thigh and really press the legs away from you. This will help open up the hips and low back. You can rock a little side to side. Those strong arms into the legs will also help to release the upper back. So take about one more breath here. Then, keeping the legs as they are, you can release the arms. We're going to keep that bottom foot on the floor, and then you can rock a little side to side. You can flex the bottom foot if that feels easier to rock upon. Just wherever it feels best. Just releasing the sacrum as you massage out the low back. Then from here, if you'd like a little bit more, pick up the shape of the legs and hug the legs in closer to the torso. As the legs come in, you can rock a little side to side. You can hug it in really tight. And just hold wherever it feels good to hold. If you're looking for more here, you can extend that bottom leg. Either keep the arms where they are, or wrap them around. But take about one more breath. Then finishing this side, so legs stay in their same shape, but we're going to take a figure 4, twist. So you're going to let both legs fall up and over to the left. As the legs fall to the left, that top foot can land upon that bottom thigh, can also come all the way to the floor. Maybe hold both legs bent for about one more breath. This is a mid-back twist to help open up the outer hip. If you're looking for even more in this one, you can lengthen out your top leg. You can hold it up with the arm that's closest as well. If you're looking for even more there, hug it in closer to the torso. We'll take about one last breath here, breathing deep. And then release. Let both knees to the chest, rock a little side to side. We'll take those figure 4 stretches on the second side. So as both feet come down, pick up your left knee, flex the foot over your right thigh. One hand to each thigh and press the legs away. As you press the legs away again, you can rock. Take about one more deep breath here. Really strong arms to help open up that upper torso as well as the hips. Then, releasing the arms, keep the legs as they are. Cuckoo clocks. And you're going to keep that bottom foot on the floor as you rock a little side to side. Really helping to release the sacrum, massaging out the low back. For about one more deep breath. And if you want even more, pick up that shape and hug it in closer to the torso. If you have a sensitive top knee, really flex your foot. If you're looking for more, extend that bottom leg and hug that whole shape in. For one more deep breath here. Then as you release, we're just going to finish with our twist, so that both legs fall up and over to the right this time. And that top foot again can land upon the bottom thigh, can come onto the floor, just wherever it feels best on the hips and the mid-back. Maybe take a nice deep breath with both legs bent here. And if you're looking for even more in this pose, you can extend that top leg. You can hold it up with that right elbow to floor, right hand to leg. If you're looking for more than that, you can hug it in closer to the torso. And take one last breath. And then release. Hug both knees to the chest, rock a little side to side. 3 last stretches here on the back. First is a full happy baby. So hug both knees a little bit outside your torso. Pick up the feet, grab onto the shins or feet, and rock side to side. It's a really nice way to massage out the low back and hips together. Then coming into a full straddle, if you like, you can also stay in your happy baby for about one more breath. And then finishing with a plow pose variation, hugging knees to chest, lengthen both legs to the sky. Wrap your arms behind the legs, and then hug the legs in closer to the torso. Here you can rock side to side or forward and back. So releasing the low and the mid back. So take about one more breath here. And then release. Hug knees to chest. You can roll to your side to come up. And that's it for today. Namaste.